So hello everybody, and my Wi-Fi actually went down on me, so we're going to load this back through to the start of this little place, which was here. Now we actually have a bit of a glitch here. On YouTube, believe it or not. What's actually happened is it actually has two streams going at once. I have no idea how that is possible, but it has two streams going at once. Sorry, bear with me 1 wee second at the moment, people. So I don't rightly know what's going on with YouTube at this exact moment in time. So hey Groove, that's no problem. Having a bit of insanity here. So what we're actually checking out is we're checking out this little mod, and it is actually called Bilgeville. I think that's the proper way to pronounce it. I have no idea. We were streaming and my internet dropped over here in the house, and then the next thing, it actually came up on my YouTube. Once my internet, I rebooted my internet, and once I rebooted my internet, it then came up saying that I was streaming two different streams, this one and the other stream. So I have no idea what's going on with that other stream. Hopefully it will you know, I don't know, hopefully YouTube will work out that, you know, I'm not actually streaming that one. So now I do know there are bad guys over that away. Oh. There we go. And Slim was telling me that my stream was actually cutting out on me, so I've no idea. Oh bananas, apples and pears. There's a lot of people want to kill me around here. Yeah, here, have a present. Oh no way, I died. Right, it's time to bring out the big gun. Most definitely time to bring out the big gun. So I've responded back to you there. Yeah, it absolutely sounds amazing. Sounds slightly worrying, but yeah, it does actually sound amazing, Groove. You missed me sort of saying earlier, I've discovered in what do you call it, in USO, the NPCs you can actually bring through Legion. You can have Legionnaires looking after your places for you. So Right. Now argue with me. And I killed myself. This gun's too powerful. Sit down, you two. Stop jumping all over the sofa and all over my back. Okay. I never died in this game, and that's 3 times in the past 2 days I have died in this game, right? Okay, keep going. Try and get me now. Okay, now I think I got them all. I'm definitely gonna save. Yep. Now if we have anything interesting. Have we even any bodies left, or did they blow them all into Christmas? Okay, I blew them all into pieces. Ooh. Okay. What's their obsession with Dandy Boy apples? Oh, thank God he got stuck there. He done murdered me. Well, I don't think it's the biggest map, like, but it's a bit of fun. She says managing the land and water. Where is I? I around here. Hey Meepa. I meant to message you back. I couldn't actually join the other day because I had to actually uninstall a lot of stuff. I had to do a complete rebuild on my PlayStation 4, and also I'm not sure if I can actually join those matches because I don't actually have PlayStation Plus, unfortunately. I think I can only play solo. So I'm not able to actually use the Latino Nicky Groove. It crashed everything out, just actually being there, not even installed, just sitting in the load. It crashed everything out on me, so unfortunately we can't use it, but we do have a new look Nicky. Although he's a bit disturbed and he's got the same eyes as, what do you call him? Dima. Yep, but didn't find anything there. I love this gun. Huh. Well, see if you haven't to boil them. Every time I do a new build like this new build, because of that mod, I always keep the James Bond house just so I can run off to get this. Okay, you've amused me. I'm worried. Oh, these are boats that seriously have rusted to hell, like, haven't they? Ah, that wee spot over there, the sunken fishing thing. Should we actually check the deck over there? It's a joke. I've just twigged myself as to what he means by it. It was a play on your comment to the crabs resting in peace. Right, I think this is the last bit over here for me to check out. In here earlier too. This is where I started. Yep, the sunken fishery. Well, there's not an awful lot to it, like, but it's a decent enough wee mod for running around and exploring and killing things. I mean, I've enjoyed it, but if you're after sort of like a quest mod sort of thing, it's not really a questy type of mod. No problem. I'm sure I'll catch you later, mate, and thanks very much for dropping by. And the modder has put like a bit of work into it, like you can see the work that has gone into it. It is, you know, I've no idea who Uncle whoever the hell he was called. I've no idea who he was, but he died very quickly thanks to that gun. The last time he almost slaughtered me. So yeah, it's a decent enough little mod. Now, let's just see. He really does actually look like a skinny version of Max in there. With darker hair. I love when mods take you to sort of like wee areas you haven't actually checked out before. I wander off exploring. You do know, Groove, now every time I see a fridge door sitting, I'm checking to see if it opens. What is this? Because there's new things have been added from the Explorer mod. Well, technically if they have two brains, it would actually be two different people. But whether the employers would see it that way or not is a different matter. Right, what's this? More Dandy Boy apples. What is it with Dandy Boy apples, people?
Nice.
I do not trust teddy bears. Oh. Let's go this way. See? Told you not to trust the teddy bears. Okay, there's something living in these caves that isn't very nice. Them squirrel bits look so unappetizing. It is it's just really disturbing. Ooh, nice. Don't even have to. I keep forgetting that I've got that there installed, the quick hack and quick perk, or quick hack and quick pick mod. Lone home. Hey, it's at the back of my lake house. Derby winning toy car. Yeah, I'll steal that.
That's it.
What in the world? What's the note say? Half-written message. You are a monster. I am taking, and the note is far too worn to be read, and what you can make out seems to suggest the note is unfinished. Evil teddy bear. Evil teddy bear. Evil teddy bear. Interesting. What have I got stuck on? I have to decorate my house. Right, let's suppose we could head down to, let's see if there's any other markers around now. Okay. There is actually one over that way. And I do have the Verdi there to fly up to the new ship that I have to make home. But when you have a companion with you, the mod does actually mess up slightly. So the modder does actually recommend not to have a companion with you. It's nothing too serious, it's just a case of whenever you actually leave, you get dumped into the water below you. So there's a place around here, it's called Peeping Tom's something. I keep meaning to check it out. There's another one of these pointy places. I love how you cannot go that way and I keep walking. Ned and Shep's shelter. Okay. There. Guess that's it up the head of us. Barry's peeping hole.
Yes.
Barry's terminal. Only friend gone. Goodbye, Mr. Whiskers. Barry loves you. Log. Barry sees all. Whatever happens around here, I see them all. I see the traitors. I see the raiders. I see the greenies. I see you. And who just left the vault? Barry followed the man from the vault. Barry lost him. People tried to kill him. Barry tried to fight back. Barry killed them. Barry is sorry. Barry got a new hat. Barry is happy. Barry wants to find the vault man. Barry is going to leave for a while and go on an adventure. Barry will find you, vault man. Barry is behind you. Okay. That wasn't me, I'm a woman. I'm safe. Right, that's Thingy's cabin. We need to head over to, what do you call it? Seriously, how'd that chat miss? Oh, I found Mama Murphy. Meant to say, do you agree with my Mama Murphy went missing as well? And I discovered her down in Concord. Oh, you didn't see what I managed to do to Abernathy Farm. I accidentally managed to actually delete the electric tower like a spoon. One of those ones where I was clicking too fast and not properly paying attention and managed to delete it. So I've rebuilt them their house, which I thought was awful decent of me. So downstairs I haven't decided what I'm doing with the downstairs yet, but you can actually see the holes where the electrical tower actually used to be. She says that she falls off ladders. So there's a wee bedroom in here, and then there's a bedroom for the daughter with her own bathroom, and then there's a kitchen in the living room, and then there's Mummy and Daddy's bedroom with their own ensuite as well. I thought that was awful decent of me, being the fact that I managed to wreck their house. Suppose you probably put bedroom, well, beds down here as well for anybody that comes in, and there's also a bathroom down here for them. So yeah, I thought that was like decent enough of me, being the fact that I managed to wreck the place. Right, over to Concord. Then we check out all these new places. Does Concord always look that big? That? Oh, it's a red rocket. Sugar bombs. Your daily intake of sugar and rotting your teeth. Bobby pins.
That's it.
My dog is sitting here beside me giving me looks from hell. I've no idea what he wants, because he was up and out not all that long ago. He is none too happy. The other dog's actually snuggled up to me. Right, let's start with this one. Drifters Settle. Oh, there's more new places about. I can see those pointy things. I need to put my thoughts down somewhere, and this will do. It's getting harder and harder to carry on. The raiders prowl the street, God knows what prowls elsewhere. Ghouls, deathclaws, synths, all terrifying. I've been drifting for 3 months. You know, you see some real flibbered up stuff in the waste these days. I went into a house in a town near here and found some half-eaten corpses. What kind of hunger must force you to do that? Hope I never know. So long. Huh? Ew, didn't mean to pick that up. Ew. Seriously, if the world was to end and cram and spam was all that was left, I would die of hunger first. Loading screens are taking forever at the moment. Yeah, stick to the side of the street. Decrepit house. Cola. Cool. Technical documents. No problem, Griff. Well, safe travel. And if I'm still about then, sure, I'll see you then when you get back. A lot of candles. Right, what is in this one? Dreary rest stop. I can nearly speak today. Oh, like that's not dangerous much. Dead teddy bear. 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 Kill the teddy bear. I don't think I shot you. Or you. And we'll just shoot you again for the hell of it. Okay, now I'm happy. Okay. Right. Michael's Terminal. Breathtaking. She's beautiful. She's as beautiful as the moon. Her hair is as smooth as Nuka-Cola. Her eyes as green as grass. Outside, Elizabeth. She started working at Concordies. God knows why. That place is going to go bust. Everyone knows it. She seems interested in the old man. That bananas better not try anything. When I was out today getting some groceries, I saw her and she smiled at me. Holy hell, best day ever. Life is good. I spoke with her today. She was friendly. She asked me how I was. I ended up asking her if we could hang out sometime after work next week. She said yes. Michael, it's finally your time. Don't mess this up. What should I wear? Never mind, she had to cancel. Yep, I don't mind. Nope, I'm fine. It's because the old man said he really needed help, so she stayed to do so. She said that was one of her only free days for a while. She's so kind, and that old geezer won't keep her away from me. He should keel over and die already. We managed to reschedule 3 weeks late. Woohoo. We ended up speaking again last night. She told me that the old man told her not to come in anymore a few weeks back. Weird. She told me a bit about him. He had it rough. I feel sorry for him. She asked if I was ready for tomorrow. I played it cool and told her tomorrow. Oh yeah, sure. Smooth like butter, huh? I can't wait. October the 23rd is now my favourite day of the year. Oh dude, that so sucks. He finally got a date with the girl he fancied and the bombs dropped on top of him. Oh, that really sucks, dude. Life can blow so badly at times. And that's that one done. Right, what's beside it then? The drug den. Alright, get a gun out. is actually really cool. The attention to detail this modder has done is absolutely amazing. That is actually really, really, really cool. Very cool actually, like, but I'm still shooting the teddy bear. Did I actually say open door? Or am I imagining things? It did. It says open door. Brilliant. Oh. Okay. Right, that's blocked up. That's discount store. Okay, that's not blocked up. So I'll have to keep an eye on these doors a little bit closer, people. Teddy bears are getting drunk. I'm seeing their whiskey and their cigarettes and that and that. What's that? There's red. Where is it? Way. Had to be one somewhere. This exploration has been a little bit too quiet. Ah, I can sell that. Okay. Nuka-Cola, 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 and the rest are all empty. Instamish. Sorry, right, I'll be back in 1 wee second, everybody. My dog is determined to go to the loo. 1 moment, please. You better go this time. It's like your last time you didn't go. Calm down. Sorry about that, everybody. He really is in a wee world of his. Oh, gumdrops. I can sell them, I suppose. Actually waiting for the pair of them to come back in again so I can close the door over. Where's another one? What's upstairs here? Discount store terminal. Really, Elizabeth password corrupt. Well, what a bitch. Tiffany was stealing from him this whole time. I saw her pocket some money from the register yesterday. Who does that to a poor old man? Though, in her words, decrepit relic. People really do misunderstand the guy. I feel so sorry for him. Order 2 cartons of cigarettes, 10 tins of grams of Nickel Cola. Okay. Opening up. Richard told me today about his past and about his wife, that they met when they were 20. He was doing some decorating for her father and ended up hitting it off with her. They both shared a dream to open this place up of their own eventually and decided it would be good to do it together. Her name was Sophie. She got her father to agree to supply them with the cigarettes and to use his connections to get his friends to give them cheap stock too. So after a few years they managed to get it all set up and running, which Sophie celebrated by giving Richard a pack of very limited and expensive cigars, which he was very grateful for, as that was the first gift she gave to him. It was rough, but they pulled through, each day growing more popular. They were doing well for themselves many years later, but were halted massively when a much bigger store opened nearby that sold everything they did. This crippled business. Years went by again, as if time itself didn't have time to spare for the two of them. They are now old, and Sophie is gravely ill. The dream was dead. Sophie was bedbound, but wanted to be at the store all the time, so Richard had a bed renovated, the one where I type this now. Sophie told Richard that he must carry the torch and succeed in their dream as long as they was one to accomplish his dream. Then it would be the same as fulfilling her own. Due to how busy they were and how cruel time had been, they never got a chance to marry one another. One more slip of time, and Sophie could barely speak. She's suffering greatly and couldn't bear it. When Richard went upstairs to check on her, as he did daily, she asked him something, and it haunts him to this day. He never told me what she said, other than she died shortly afterwards. No wonder he seems so distant and cold. I wish I could help him achieve his dream, I really do. Right, sorry, 1 second people, I close this door back over and keep them heating the house. Sorry about that one. Right, last day. Well, Richard told me today, or rather declared, I'm shutting down the store. Today is my final day. I can't say that I'm not devastated, as I tried to convince him not to. He told me not to worry. I completed my dream long ago. Goodbye, Richard. Take care, please. I'm on my way, Sophie. I didn't tell her, but the doctor said I only have a few days left. Old age isn't fun, especially when you've nobody to forget things with. I have no idea how long exactly, but I feel that I've lived long enough. I'm going to accept it and let myself go peacefully. Do you remember that gift you gave me when we finished our setup of the shop? I still have one left. My last supper, I suppose. Do you also remember when you told me to complete my dream, and that would be good enough for you? You also told me to be happy and not to let it affect me too much. That was cruel. Do you remember when I said my dream was opening a shop too? I lied, not intentionally, but after I met you, things changed. You were my dream. Sorry, but how can I be happy without you? Real happiness doesn't work that way. If someone tells you a joke and you laugh, is that happiness? Yes. If you smile because you see a friend after a long time, is that happiness? Of course, but true happiness is completely different. To be truly happy, you should easily be able to think, even if I die tomorrow, I have no regrets. Do you remember when I slipped the ring on your finger when you were bedridden? I do. Sadly, I can't say I'm truly happy because my dream died with you, taking my happiness with it. I will die full of regrets, but my death will be the happiest I've been in a long, long time, because I will give you an earful when I see you on the other side. Wait just a while longer, Sophie. Oh, I'm guessing that's him. What is with the dandy boy? Apples everywhere. Ooh, ciggies. Cab station. How is that cigar still lit and one of those teddy bears up to? Where to next? We'll stay on the main street and then we can check the side streets soon. Oh, that's that bit. Triced living quarters. Triced isn't the word. Bear die. Alright, dusty terminal. Shelter. Well, this house is pretty good. Been here a few hours, moved furniture so I could make more defendable. I found a few cartons of kerosene too. Going to have enough to last me for a few weeks. Then I'll go out and get more. Hope this ends better than the last time. Nightmare. Waking alone in the wastes every night, I hear the wind brush against the landscape. Before I know it, nothing, pure silence. I started to move back in the direction I was heading, home. But I make no progress. I started sprinting at full speed. Nothing. Why do I not get any closer? It's only over there. It's not far. I hate this. I started screaming, please don't go. I can't take the loneliness. Nothing. Until I take one more step, then this happens. Home. It starts to crumble, revealing corpses, releasing the stench of death in the air. I drop to my knees trembling, then I wake up, sweat consuming my forehead. This world is taunting me. The old world. It's been a while since I last entered anything. I've been quite busy searching for fuel and food. It's hard work. I couldn't help notice some of the terminals in the buildings here. Those places are full of stuff. I took what I needed for now. I couldn't bring myself to take everything. What if someone else is starving and that would help them live another day? I don't need 50 tins of cram anyway. Like I was saying though, these entries, they're from the old world. They seem to have survived all these years as some sort of a capsule intended to speak to us down the line, showing us that they had problems too. They all have such human problems. I can't cope with the words my dying wife left me. This one in particular did make me sad, even though I have been jaded by constant death since I was born. Then there's some kid who seems creepy and seems to want to get some girl, has some problem, but then finally gets a chance. Didn't end well though, as from what I've read, the bombs dropped the big day. It feels nice to read these entries. They're almost like pockets of information about a world before this darkness and constant hunger. A new world. These terminals, they've helped me to realise something. I saw some plants and grass the other day. I couldn't believe my eyes. It made me realise the world doesn't give a foobar about the war, the past or the future. It just spins and spins until one day it won't. Nuked, no problem. Give me 100 years. Hell, it may not be as pretty, but it still doesn't have. But it doesn't have to be. Maybe I don't have to hold up in some house by myself. Maybe there's a community that will accept me. I want someone to worry about me and to be happy and to see me come back. The people of the past moved on mostly, so I should too. I'm leaving some supplies and the light in case anyone else finds their way in here. Let me tell you something, Mr. or Mrs. There's a whole world out there waiting to be discovered. Don't hide away. Don't get hung up on one problem. The world is full of them, and this is just proof we can make a mark. If you ever find a man named Harris somewhere in the world, ask him about this entry. I'll be sure to say hi and offer you some food. Cool. Alright. Where has we next? That one's always been open, and I walk into a hole in the ground. And Mama Murphy's still standing there like a spoon. You know, if I go over and talk to her, she'll ask me to make her a chair. Right, we'll stay in the main street and see what else we can find. Has there not always been that place there? Yeah, the speakeasy, there has been. So that's not a new one. Right, well that's this main street done. So let's go left. Go up that way in a second. See if any of these houses are unlocked. That one's always been like that. What in the world is that? Idiot. I had to turn off my light. Unstable scavenger. Right, okay. Oh. Put this one first. Let's just speak easy again, it's not yet. Okay. Workhouse. I know what this place is. Look, if you can see the front door, this is what it looks like. If you go through the back door, it looks very different. Yeah, this place has always been like this. Ouch. Alright. That one's been there before. She says she falls all the way down. Alright. Yeah, there's a door there. Forgotten home. So it's one thing to actually keep that I've actually noticed is all of the modders' doors. You're almost home. All of the modders' doors are brown. So what in the world? Bye bye. I really am wasting bullets here, like. Right, there's got to be teddy bears about then. You finished them packet seems to scream teddy bears will be here. DI XX bunker. We'll check upstairs first. Okay. Susan's terminal. I miss him a lot. It's been months since I last seen him, though he is back soon. I'm excited, but I have to be careful. Tiffany's husband left her after he got back. She said she was smothering him. I won't let that happen. Finally. I broke down in tears when I first saw him, from both happiness and anger. He looked so sad and broken. I hope he'll feel better. What can I do to help him? How can the government let this happen to good people? Feel awful. I've been trying my hardest to avoid him, and it's killing me. I just don't want to make him feel like I'm trapping him, as stupid as it sounds. I'm gonna see Tiffany and talk to her about my condition. Rough road. I'm back. It's been a few weeks since I was last here. We argued. He confronted and accused me of cheating. I got so angry that I left him for a while. He eventually came to me and told me everything. He's a broken man. He told me that he's been haunted by what he did in the war, and things he told me that he did make me feel uneasy. I'll get him through this. We'll get through this. I told him that I'm pregnant, and for just a second I seen his eyes brighten and begin to look like eyes that see more than what is directly in front of them. I think we'll be okay. I'm going to get a girls' weekend away with Tiffany so that I can come back afresh and ready to make things better for us. What's going on? There are soldiers outside. They told me that we need to evacuate to a shelter. We never signed up for one. We have one at home. Oh, please don't tell me there's sparrows under there. So we never needed one, but it won't open. I don't think Stephen is there. He's out looking for me. I just know it. He's the only one who knows where the key is. Where are you, honey? P.S. or please hurry home. Sirens. It's too late. The sirens are blaring loudly. There's no time left. I've been looking for Stephen all over and I can't find him. Whatever is about to happen is irrelevant without him. I'm better off ending it here. I'm sorry, Stephen. I know you wouldn't have given up this early. You would have been looking for me even while being shot at. You're stronger than me though. I love you more than you ever knew. I hope our child will forgive me. Oh. Okay, it's empty. Whoa. That was non-ceremoniously dumped on my butt. That's where the hole comes in through. That's not very much of a shelter. And he had a double barrel. A hunting rifle. Stephen's terminal. Whoa. I'm home, finally thought, though I am no longer whole. The things I saw and I did, I don't think I'll ever forget them. Keeping distance. Ever since I got back, Susan's been so distant. We barely spoke after the first day home. She avoids me for the most of the day, then comes upstairs and goes straight to bed. I need to vent. I need someone right now. How can she do that to me? I heard her on the phone laughing and speaking normally. Why can't she be like that with me? I think she's cheating. Conveniently, she's meeting with a friend. Yeah, sure. Just barely acknowledge me for a month. That's cool. Confrontation. I asked her today, why have you been so distant? Silence. Oh, you and your friend. What the is that about? If you're cheating on me, then come out and say it. For Christ's sake, I deserve at least that right. Does your new boyfriend work properly? Is that it? I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it. I've been boiling over, lost it. She started to cry and gave me no response other than you don't understand at all, and left. I'm so alone now. I feel so lost. Why am I being treated like this? Idiocy. I caved in and read her terminal entries. Easiest password ever, Stephen. Idiot. I thought I didn't think I'm calling her that. The entries say it all. She's been meeting a friend all along, a girl she met at work who helped her get through me being gone for so long. The reason she's been avoiding me so she didn't make me feel smothered and restrained. Her friend's husband left for exactly the same reason. I'm sorry, don't leave me. Made up. I did it. I spoke with her and told her the truth, how I feel, how much I love her. She's back and we're closer. Did I mention that she's pregnant? That is it. Our big break. A way to forget and look towards the future. My dark thoughts will be nothing compared to the brightness that our kid will bring. Me a dad. Do I deserve it? That isn't up to me, I suppose. I know one thing for sure. I will love my family with all that is left of me. Oh, and baseball season soon. Susan hates the banner I put up though. Tiffany. Susan's friend came over today. Tiffany brought her daughter over too. Got the toys everywhere. I don't know how they do it. Can't say. It doesn't make me laugh though. Bethany, that's the name of her daughter. Lovely name. Gives me an idea. Email from Jerry. Stephen, too bad. That's really bad. I'm not supposed to say, but you're my best friend, damn it. There's an attack coming, a big one. Run, please, or not. That's dumb. Get into your shelter, you and anyone you care about. Susan, right? Get her, hold her tight, and don't let go. This is happening on the 22nd, 2 days ago, 2 days away, and you're a great soldier. Now get your days off, rest, or what's left of them. Email to Jerry. I don't know what to say. Are you sure? Susan is out of town and won't be back for at least 2 days. Beep, beep, beep. I can't say. I can't have happiness, can I? I guess some of the things we really can't be forgiven for. I've given up now. I won't fight this sad excuse for a life anymore. If I can't have Susan with me, then I don't need to continue. Goodbye, Jerry. My final word. My name is Stephen Henry Cleggan. I was a soldier who was injured in the line of duty. I lost most functionality in my left leg and wasn't even capable of power armour use. During my time there, I did some unforgivable things, and I guess I am now being punished for it. My wife is the beautiful Susan Joanne Cleggan, the love of my life, who is going to bring our little Beth into this world. I always thought she'd be a girl. I just knew it. If you manage to survive wherever you are and eventually come back to read this, know that I left the door unlocked for you. I would never abandon you, but without you I cannot live. Sorry, Susan. This time won't be coming home. I love you so much, and goodbye. Mail from Jerry. Shit, no, Stephen. I just got word it won't happen until tomorrow. Are you there? Please reply. Please reply, Billy. Oh, Mummy, what did I do? Please tell me I can get back out. It's like, oh, don't go hitting a button that says emergency. Right, okay. Shadow, stop it. Now get up and lie down. Shadow, get up and lie down. Sorry guys, the dog's in his funny half hour. He banged his tail against the table there and then decided to start grounding the table for it. Where else we've got, because there are quite a few areas on this that aren't marked up. Alright, let's try this way then. The workhouse. It just seems to be a complete collapsed building. And that one's locked up. Yeah. Right. Ooh. My goodness. Okay, let's see what's at the other side of town. Has anybody seen McCready? I seem to have lost McCready. That's as bad as me losing power armor, let's be honest, people. Doesn't seem to be any more. Around here that seem to, it does actually have a load of areas that do need marked up, so, and I can actually see one there. that we will be going and looking for, and that's groovy furniture there. So I know that's not part of the mod. Let's see if there's anything on this main street. Nope. Let's say that looks like everything so far founded. Hey Groove. Well, we've just run through everywhere in Concord that's been opened up for that little Explorer mod. Although there's still a few places I have to find that he's added extra. One of them I'm running off to now. Warn shelter. So you want to chill now and relax, or make yourself some food? I swear. Ha 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 ha. Shooting your books and getting your teddy bear. Me and the modder seem to have this thing. He seems to have this little, or it could be a she for all I know actually. It seems to have this thing for teddy bears. Even had a miniature teddy bear or sitting with a chemistry bench. Of course I shut up. Teddy bears in this game are just evil. I seem to have lost my credo. Oh, that was a little bit of a stall there. Here, look.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy.
Apparently she thinks she's in Sanctuary.
I hope the color of my energy is blue.
Why blue?
That's good. Humor is a good way to go. This world.
It's very healing like that.
I saw it in the icebox. The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jets so I can see what it
Mrs.
wants
If
to
I bring
tell
you that, you're gonna want a chair, and I can't fix you a chair in the middle of Concord. How's about you
Let me think it over.
go home
Ain't like I'm going. Site will be
and stop standing in the middle of Concord? She never left Concord. I actually came in and I found her. There was Brotherhood down the bottom. I don't know what the Brotherhood were doing down here, but the Brotherhood was here. Well, actually, that fits in really nicely with the airship up there too. But the Brotherhood were down there, and she was literally running into the side of this. I was like, what the hell, missus? No, that one up there actually with the light beside it, or the clock beside it, so I don't know what she's up to. Really do not know. I'm missing McCready. This is what happens when you hire a mercenary. He disappears on you. Right. Alright, okay, that one's actually supposed to be... Right, okay, I must go and check that, because it looks like there could actually be a workshop to it. Okay, there's a workshop connecting these. Where's the actual workshop though? Interesting. What is that? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's an idea. I could probably go and get my power armor actually and do that. Before that kid dies, or whoever it is dies. Ah, there he is. There's something pointy over that way. That sounds so wrong. Fenniel, what was it? Yeah, over that way, go and rescue somebody. Right, okay, good, never works. Yeah, you should check yours and see if she's down in Concord on you. Oh, I'll have to... Should I wait until I actually meet the railroad before I actually, before I go near that safe house? I should do, shouldn't I? dropping? Where'd his body go? Gold Slayer handmade rifle. Oof. It's lagging quite a bit. Right this way. What? What are they arguing with? Aye. Seriously, McCready? Get away. Frame rate's really messing about here.
Safety off. I think you have cover.
That's what makes us top of the food chain, mate. We never stop fighting. That's also why the world is such a mess as it is in Fallout. We never stop fighting. Dude, seriously. Cool. Just let me know when, I'll definitely be there. Great, move it. I really do miss the companion wheel where you could tell them to move and things like that. Cool. McCready, stay out of the way. I suppose it probably doesn't help matters that I'm actually trying to sneak in power armor.
What? Time to die!
Oh, no way. Oh. Trust me. Well, that takes care of one I missed. do that again.
What's that?
Seriously, dude, what was with the dancing? Right. Person downstairs has been kidnapped to be rescued. And then I think I'm going to call it a night. Yep, there he is.
Excuse me.
You're gonna help me now, right?
Don't worry.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm at City Groove. Did you see that, or did you hear my idea with USO? Do you know where you can bring in NPC guards and all the rest of it? You can actually bring through I'll show you now actually, because I'm going over that way. Yeah, I'll show you now. I'm going over this way. It's my latest little mad idea. The only problem is that the full amount of mods for it isn't available for the PlayStation 4, unfortunately. And it's really just only clothing mods. I get this wee bad guy back to Nordhagen. But look what you can get on the USO. Trust me, that would not be a female. Yeah, there's a slight mistake with it there. You wouldn't have any female guards, like, but you can also get slaves. I had like this really mad idea of building up a legionary camp in Boston, but there is a mod for clothing, but
I don't know how to
it's not out on the PS4 for some reason.
You're welcome.
It's good to know we can count on them when we need it.
So it looks well. The thing, I got it all cleaned up, so it did. There is the occasional little bit that is coming back, or the occasional little bit that I have missed out on. But she's mostly all cleaned up, and not every room has beds. And there's power throughout the entire place. I've even got the bar set up with somebody in it. So, well, I need to get them changed. But see like that wee rock there and that rock there, those three rocks, they've come back, and that's come back, and that's about the most of what's come back so far. Whenever I did well, and this big thing here again, which is really annoying, whenever I used that coastal cottage one, it was literally, I scrapped up all that stuff and everything was back all over again. So it's a bit annoying that this stuff's all coming back again, because it's all been scrapped, so it's really starting to drive me nuts. Because I really like the mods, and I tried moving the order about and everything else, and I tried clearing the place up. Well, that's what I did with Coastal. I cleared up Coastal before. I even used the mod, and basically none of the doors in Coastal would open. It all just stayed locked down, and none of it would work for me. So I was just like, right, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? So that's my only drawback with these mods, is we settlement mods, is the amount of stuff that keeps reappearing. But yeah, that was my latest one. I was thinking of trying to set up like a legion sort of stronghold with loads of slaves, because you can actually bring through slaves as well. I can't put them at the bottom of my order because I've got USO, and if anything goes below USO, it causes nothing but problems. Oh, brilliant, Sanctuary's under attack. USO won't work properly if you put anything at the bottom of your load order. But actually, I had somebody on the stream last night, and he was saying to me that he could only run Sanctuary and Coastal. They were the only two, and they could only be run together. All the rest of them caused nothing but problems for him. So I don't honestly know. But the coastal cottage, it was a nightmare, and I mean a nightmare. I don't really want to lose my Sanctuary, because you know the amount of work I put into Sanctuary. I'm not really a modern house type of person. So now I have to find somewhere for the Scooby gang all to hang out, because I'm not leaving them all in Sanctuary. Right. Last time I tried that, it went wrong on me. I'll give it a try and see. Why is he hammering walls? I actually built him his own wee clinic up there. Alright, I'll have to give it a try and see if it works for me. This place is supposed to be under attack. I do not hear any sign of attack. No.
Hey there, Preston.
Apparently the captain's been trying to reach you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there.
Ah, right, okay, yeah, I know what that is. Right.
I rescued that Dynamic settler. We've got another settler on our side now.
Good. Another win for the game. I'll let you know about it. In the meantime.
Right, Dave was actually saying he had no idea how to get these doors open. So, this one's for Dave. This is how you do the old guns and you get these doors open at the castle. I'll definitely have to try that. Thank you, Silent. I'll move them about. Hopefully it'll keep them away for me. Failed to help defend Sanctuary. There was nothing going on in Sanctuary. Ronnie.
Yeah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
Well, I'm here.
Here I am. What do you need?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minute. At least I was.
Yes. Pleased to meet you. Yeah, yep. Let's just get through this quickly, Mrs.
Heard you were trying to... So what's yours?
The Minutemen are the good guys.
I've heard you. I'll take right.
Right, okay. What?
We came in with a plan and everyone stuck to it. We've got some good people, Ronnie. They'll save you.
That must be part of the cut content I just skipped through.
Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
We can always use more experience.
Yeah, right. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. Where the castle's armory was located. That's equipment, weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on, I'll show you.
What do you think of the new look castle? Well, it's not that new, like, but I decided I couldn't be bothered to build the walls this time myself.
Good. Looks like it might still be intact. The door's still sealed. Bastion isn't absolutely strict now. Finding a way in.
I hope you have an idea.
Of course I do. You can't go.
Right, missus. I don't need my power armor for this. Just as long as you don't go and stand on everything. Please tell me this has been cleared. No, it hasn't. It's a class mod, isn't it? I decided I got fed up with I got fed up fixing walls and trying to glitch things into place, so it was just like, stuff up, let's grab a mod. I need to give these people defenses and clean it up. Right, there you are.
This was the general's quarters. Used to be a tunnel leading from here to the armory.
Yep.
Wow, looky here. You've already cleared it. Good job.
I rock, I know.
Let's get down there. See if there's still a way through.
Yes, boss. Does that? Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to... Right. She's gonna walk on every landmine under the sun, so she is. Which won't affect me because I don't set them off, but it will affect her because she does. And then she'll get crippled. And she'll land on her butt. I had something to shoot at. Would you lot stop trying to blow this place up on me? Yeah.
That explains all the landmines. This is, well, was General McGann. Still got that trap down there when that sea used to attack the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure. Even that much. Guess the uniform is yours now.
Ew.
Rest in peace, General.
No matter how much I scrub that thing, it would still stink. I've already got one of them. I'll take that though. And Where is she? I've gained access to the armory. Where is she? There she is.
Hi, Ronnie.
Not so fast, Jack. You need to get the artillery schematic and smoke grenades.
Right, get in there then.
Hey,
Not so fast, Jack.
Right, I'll grab one of the smoke grenades. Seriously, I've already got one on me. I hate them grenades.
Looks like we've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate.
Oh, it takes forever for this to open up. There it is. That's gonna have to do for that one. Oops. No. Right. I think I'm gonna have to hit I'll just scrap a lot out outside. Oh. Here, you've nothing to do. That's the worst thing about me. The minute I open up the workshop, I go off and start scrapping things. You. Oh. I should keep her happy. Hopefully she can actually walk out the door for once. Right.
Gosh darn, it's good to see artillery. Now here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close. Their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are.
I was worried that was going to happen.
We have artillery range will confirm the radio and target our fire under smoke. But first, we've got to do a test. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming.
I think the game I'd be intelligent enough to work out that people would build a wall. There's another door over there. Brilliant. She actually has gone out that other door, you know. Yeah, walking into a wall. Ugh. Right, well this could take some time. I have a horrible feeling I'm going to have to uninstall the mod and let her walk through here and then reinstall it again, which would really annoy the living daylights out of me. But I have a funny feeling that's what's going to have to happen. So I shall drop out here and I shall say laters peeps, and to stay safe out there, and thank you very much for dropping by to everybody, and thank you very much for watching and supporting me. It does actually mean a lot to me, it really does. So later groove, later to Silent, and to Meepa, who was on earlier on. I'm away to disable a mod so she stops trying to walk through a wall. Yeah, I would agree. This is the blatant sign as to why the Minutemen failed so badly last time round. Well, right, well, laters, and have fun and stay safe out there.